her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
Hey guys, welcome back. And today we're playing some more Final Fantasy 15. So sorry I haven't streamed at all this week. I was just looking back to see when was the last time I played this game, and it was actually a week ago. Yeah, so work's been extremely hectic, very stressful. Yeah, I've been having a hard time at work, and it's not been fun. So I just kind of don't want to do anything after work, which is kind of hard because I got maintenance people coming to check out the apartment on Monday, so I've been having to do some cleaning to get that all taken care of, and organizing and all that jazz. And then I've also been doing a bunch of job search stuff. So yeah, I've put in a whole bunch of applications. I've heard back from a couple places. I got a quick phone interview on Monday. Or was it Tuesday? I think I scheduled it for Tuesday. Yeah, yep, I need to go into the office on Monday, so I'm not around while the maintenance people are here, because that's always annoying. And then, yeah, so I got Tuesday afternoon. I was going to try to see if I could schedule one of the in-person interviews for Monday, and kind of had Monday figured out, but couldn't quite nail down a time. Yeah, so we were thinking about lunchtime, so I was going to basically use my lunch to do it. But then I guess she had a meeting show up that she couldn't reschedule, so we're trying to iron out on another time. So hopefully we'll be able to do like a Zoom meeting or something like that. So we'll see how that goes. So I just did some more cleaning today. I just sort of carpet cleaned my entire apartment. Spent like the last hour doing that. Because yeah, I have a cat, so she just gets hair and stuff everywhere. And it seems like it doesn't matter how often I vacuum, it's always there. Like, I vacuumed, I think, the living room, because that's the place where she spends most of her time, the living room and the kitchen. I think I vacuumed it almost like every day for the last 3 days. and it's just like still there. It's like, how is that this much crap? So yeah, I just did a quick carpet cleaning thing. I got a machine for it. It gets the apartment really hot. It puts out a whole bunch of heat. So yeah, I was all kind of hot and sweaty. I did also get a haircut today. The place I'd been going to previously had closed in like December, I believe. So I just got my haircut before that, and I usually would get it cut really, really short and then just kind of let it grow out. And when it got to kind of a shaggy, I would say, I mean, all of them have kind of longer, shaggier hair. It wasn't a mullet. I mean, I guess it kind of might have looked like a mullet, but I don't know. It was, yeah, just had a lot of hair. So I got my haircut today, finally. Did something different. We'll see how it goes. Sort of kind of like what I like to do when my hair is a little bit longer. So we'll see how that goes. It kind of looks like it's an interesting look for me. So we'll see how that goes. Let me see. So head to Laville. So we're just gonna. Jeez, this is gonna be annoying to navigate. Ugh. Yeah, so yep, that's fun. We're gonna go to quests. I think, yeah, I can get my own. No, my boats are too big for this. What do we got? Oh, so that's probably why. It's weird, I swear. I'm gonna look this up, because I think I missed something. Because these things went, like, in the beginning of the game, you got to upgrade them once or twice? Maybe it was just once. Yeah, no, twice. Drainlance 3. So yeah, I upgraded a bunch of them twice, but they're all saying it passed the time. I want to look up if maybe I'm missing something with these. Requiring you to complete at least 2 quests or hunts. Oh shit, have I just not found this? A sky gemstone, a cactar needle. Oh, is this all the shit that I sold? Ah, that might be why. Because there was a time where I was like, oh, it just says here to sell this for gold. It's like, oh, maybe that's just all they're for. And it's no, they're actually used for a ton of shit. That's one of the things I find kind of frustrating about these types of games, is if they don't sort of tell you what's what, you can kind of screw yourself very easily. And that's one of the things that I think Bethesda games does really well. It's like the junk stuff that's literally just for selling. It's in one place, and a lot of games are now just like, yeah, just sell all junk. and then it'll put anything that's actually used for something in another place, because I think for a lot of people that's just not a fun mechanic. Summit, raindrops at night, so they're all... Okay, so basically, yeah, just keep going. So where do we need to go? We need to go... there. And then one there, alright. Let me just talk to you real quick. Nope.
Welcome, lads. So, what brings you here today?
Oh, that's probably for fishing.
You've outgrown your finicky eating, I trust.
Wood smoked fish. That does not look like fish. That looks more like pork. Is that like a prosciutto? Ooh, that looks kind of interesting. I'd probably get rid of the cucumbers. Holy shit! I thought 8,000 gil for lasagna was a lot. $300,000 for caviar? Jesus.
We've some troublemakers on our hands. Up to the task? Excellent choice.
I think I was supposed to be, you know.
It's in your hands now, lads.
I think I was supposed to be here way earlier.
That ought to tide you over for a bit. It's in your hands now, lads. Teamwork is the key to success, lads.
Where is the gondola?
Splendid. Where are we off to?
Yeah, we're gonna skip. Yeah, so I'm
Fantastic.
gonna have to.
Call when you need a ride back.
I'm gonna have to remember the stuff. For
Have a look
this.
at this, Noct. What about it?
Yeah, I mean.
How about a ridola on the gondola?
I mean, we just did that. Like, we literally just got off of a gondola, guys. So I don't know why you're being so weird about it.
Will we staying here? Just so you know, I'm cool with camping.
I don't think we have an option to camp. Hey, bud.
Hey there.
Anything I need to get? Phoenix down. Let's get 3 more of those.
Thank you.
Rejects even the smallest speck of dirt. Okay. Ooh, yes, we're gonna get that. That one looks cool. That's a cool looking. I'm gonna hold off on getting that for right now. I'm not fishing. You know what?
Till next time.
That's it.
What's up,
I know
Iggy?
recipe.
I've come up with a new recipe.
Can't wait to try it.
Oh, so those little cactars. They are. Hopefully he likes his little cactar.
You found a cactuar?
Hold on to that. It'll make a great souvenir for Talcott when we get back to Lucis.
That's what I was thinking. The dude loves cactars. I was like, oh, these are in.
If we win at the arena, let's grab drinks to celebrate.
Did you see that, Noct?
What is it?
See what knocked?
Peace be unto the province.
I gotta go over here. And then can I go this way? Oh, I need to go up? No, it's right here.
Here? But how?
What matters is we make him gone.
You ready?
Now,
Looks like he lost his marbles.
Gladio, do it! Nice work, Gladio.
Say your prayers.
Gotcha!
I'll cover.
Hey, Ignis, instructions!
Here. This ought to give you an edge.
Thanks.
You're on fire today!
No big deal.
No quarter.
Ponto, you're up!
Oh, hi there, opening.
I'm impressed.
ooh, mind flares.
Ponto! Everything cool?
Oh, hi there, opening.
Nice one, Ponto.
We're in the home stretch.
Ignis, instructions!
Here. This ought to give you an edge.
Thanks.
The Prince of Pain.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
This should tide us over for quite some time.
Lap of luxury, here we come.
oh, too much words. Don't want to read right now. That's how I feel sometimes. So let me take a look. Did I do both of those? Mind Flare. Okay, so I did kill those two. He... Yeah, let's go run over to that. Ah, 'cause I can't. It's a little frustrating. It's like, is there a thing over you? Oh, you're a weapons vendor?
Need weapons? You've come to the right place.
Blood sword. we're gonna get that. Looks like I finally got rid of my
Thank you.
Ragnarok. Thunderbolt. Gladius 244. That's with the precision it allows for you to destroy appendages with great ease. Maybe that's why I'm having difficulty. I'm fighting harder enemies, and I just haven't gotten to the point in the game where I can actually upgrade my weaponry. Wyvern Lance. Airborne. We'll hold off on that. Belted Daggers. Short but deadly blades. Keeping wounds. Covering throws of defense. 653. Flame gun. Yeah, that one. Sorcerer's been raised. Why not? I got the money.
Come back
Oh,
whenever you need supplies.
There's her short sword. 179. Oh, it actually was. I can't. Oh, and then you need... Oh, and I can add more stuff to you. Woven Lance. What do I want you to be? I want you to have... That's strength. I think we're pretty good for now. Maybe... I don't know why I have these, but I kind of don't want to use them because they seem a little too overpowered. And they kind of, I mean, while they look cool, it's like I kind of want to see the characters' faces. I don't want to just see this massive suit the entire time. Alright, so I'm going to have to go... What's over here? I can't This is going to be a little frustrating to navigate. You go from an open world where you can basically pretty much just go from point A to point B in multiple different ways. We want to go up here.
So, care to take a cruise?
Sure.
Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure.
Oh, Noct, you're not supposed to be there.
Now let's hurry over to the arena. Wow. This place is so romantic.
Then you get to enjoy it with us.
All three of us. You are a lucky man.
Whoa! Look, Noct!
What is it?
How about the cafe in the brochure?
Is it gelato?
Flavor of the day is...
I think it's gelato.
Shop till you drop.
So do I have to go down now?
Where should we stay tonight?
Alright, I gotta look at the fucking map. So that's not where I wanted to go. I need to go over here and then cross over here is my guess. To get here. I'm in the wrong... I'm in the wrong fucking spot. Yeah, okay. Check out this vendor here. What do you have?
What do you think they're doing, Noct?
They're launching wishing birds. Would you boys like to give it a try?
Wishing birds?
They're an old Altian tradition. You write your wish on a paper bird, and you throw it at the statue. If it lands in the mouth, your wish will come true.
You hear that? Our wishes are waiting in the wings.
I can eat a horse.
Yeah.
Take a look at this.
What about it?
Making wishes? Throwing stuff? Count me in.
Okay, what do you sell?
Hey there!
Okay, what?
Best of luck.
I don't know what that is, but okay. Is this gonna be? It's not what I want. I mean,
Whoa. Pretty cool, huh?
so they basically like purposefully spawn demons, and then you fight them. Okay. Oh, that's here. Okay. Might as well take care of them now that I'm here. This one should be easy.
Say your prayers.
Ignis, if I may. Watch out! Ignis! No!
Nothing's personal. Got it on its last legs.
Let's put it out of its
One
misery.
shot. Swift and painful.
Do it!
Getting this up. Right there.
All right. A beautiful bottle.
It just occurred to me, but this is totally like King's Knight.
Huh?
There's 4 of us, just like in the game.
Well, then I gotta be a 5-star character.
Hell no. If anyone here's a rare, it's me.
Why can't we all be rare? Is that not allowed? Oh, that's probably an invisible wall. It's like I was able to jump over that thing. Cowabunga! Alright, so let's go back.
Splendid. Where are we off to?
The only one place you go, dude. I don't know why you're asking me that. It's literally the only place that you go.
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
So yeah, I don't understand the point of us bringing the regalia here if we're not going to be using it. Like, why don't we just leave it at the other place? Alright, how do I gonna... I gotta basically go straight across here. That's where I want to go. I want to go straight across. And then I could try hopping onto that. Let's just see if I can just run this way. Oh, what's my ascension look like? I got 107 to spend. It's 333. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Further boost blindside damage, blink boost. I don't really enter stasis all that often. Aerial attack. Pole arm. Let's see, teamwork. What do we got here? So I'll just do that. Alright, yeah, I think what we're gonna do now is save up for strength. I think that's gonna be the goal for right now. Got that. Anything of interest over
So
here?
what next?
It's when you got all these stands and nobody's manning them, and they're just there with food. It's like, okay.
I could eat a horse.
This must be a restaurant. Can you actually go in it? So that'll probably be something we're gonna come on a quest, is my guess.
Nothing does move. Here we are. Hey, Ignis, instructions! No! Gladio's looking rather pally. Just great.
Hey, how's it look over there?
I think we might be winning!
These guys really aren't doing a whole lot of damage.
Not the time for horseplay!
Nothing does move. You do that?
I just don't get why they're here.
That ain't a good sign, that's for sure.
The world's really out of whack.
Alright guys, so I do need to run to the bathroom real quick, so I'm going to BRB.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, screaming to...
Alright, so we are back. Oh, I need to click back over here and then resume. Alright. So we'll most likely go back there. Hiding in the corner there. Why not?
So, care to take a cruise?
You're starting to get the hang of it.
The hang of what?
You know, looking after yourself. Being one of the common folk.
Well, in a lot of ways, it's easier than being royalty.
You probably should be mentioning that in front of random strangers, but...
Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure.
It's kind of cool if they
If
just
we
do
win at
this.
the arena, let's grab drinks to celebrate.
Oh, hey!
Gentiana.
Ahead lies a future uncertain, yet sure is the astral memory, wherein the king may walk.
Your Umbra's power, you can now revisit past memories, summon him when you rest at lodgings. Characters will retain their current level and abilities. Rental check will automatically return to the post. Place you called Umbra will be set as your last rest point. You can now sail the open seas.
Any ideas for accommodation?
Yeah, how much are you?
Greetings.
250?
We could crash right here.
Ditto.
Hey, this one's pretty good.
I know. I dig it too.
Save. Yeah, we'll save that one.
Nice.
We'll save that one too. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, why not?
Hey, this one's pretty good.
I know. I dig it too.
It's her wedding dress.
Not bad.
I swear, half your photos are selfies.
Hashtag sorry not sorry.
I wonder how the game does this. So, like, are you in areas and it just will, like, randomly trigger, like, off in the background to randomly generate these things? Like, I'm curious how it actually does it. Because obviously I think some of these are just going to be sort of like standard. But yeah, a lot of those are randomly generated depending on where you go, is what I would assume.
Well,
Secretary's
guess we need to go talk to Camellia.
Yeah, like we have any other option.
There's no telling how events will unfold. Let us prepare before making our way.
Yeah, she can sit tight a while.
Like, for a second, are you crashing into that? We want to go... It was this one? I mean, this game is pretty decent looking for being, what, from 2016? I'm getting like 90 to 100 FPS. Oop, that's now down to 70. It's a little stuttery.
If we win at the arena, let's grab drinks to celebrate.
Any ideas for accommodation?
Let's turn these into you.
Well, look who it is.
What's going on with your mouth? Jesus.
Made it back in one piece, eh? Looks like that monster was no match for you lot. Made it back in one piece, eh? Looks like that monster was no match for you lot.
Yep.
Feeling a bit peckish, lads? Be forewarned, this won't be a test of luck, but of skill.
Know one of these guys, Tonberry.
Excellent choice. Do take care out there.
Alright.
What's a good
There's
place
a-
to stay?
Quest here somewhere?
Wait a sec. I thought there was only one god of the sea.
You sound troubled, Highness. Something got you questioning your faith?
I wouldn't go that far, but I've definitely never heard anyone tell this tale back home.
And which one would that be? Ah, yes, Bismarck. Revered here in Accordo, much like Leviathan is across all of Eos. He's not a deity by definition, but the anglers of Altissia have elevated him to the same immortal plane. They pray to him, hoping he'll help them land a big haul.
So, do you think he could help me catch a whopper too?
I can't say for sure, but I suppose there's only one way to find out. Legend has it, Bismarck spends his time swimming where the seabirds flock. Keep your eyes peeled and maybe you'll spot him.
Let's take a look inside. Now I see why people flock from far and wide to the walls of water.
I might look at that one as well.
Bet the view's even better from a gondola.
Junior System Administrator.
Splendid. Where are we off to? Gentlemen,
Probably check to see where the quest was. A second sea god? Oh. Oh. Oh my god, so now I can go out on a boat and explore all this crap. Wow. Alright, where do we need to go? The summit.
it has been a pleasure.
So I need to go... Here? So yeah, I think I'm only gonna stream for like another hour-ish or so.
Hey there. Have a good look.
Oh, okay. This was not what I was expecting.
Come back anytime.
That's it.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Recipe.
I could taste test for you.
All right. Okay. So we want to go here then. I think. That's kind of a cool concept. It's like you basically bring your store to a place instead of like a cart or a van. You have a boat. That's yeah.
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
It's nice that you don't have to pay for these things.
Greetings. You're not from here. Alessio's my name. Coin collecting's my game. Oracle Ascension coins specifically. Have you any? If you're willing to part with some, I'll gladly trade you a token of equal value.
Those get expensive. All right.
Keep them coming.
That voice sounds super familiar. It's one of the things I hate about, like, people in public is they aren't, like, cognizant of where they're standing and the people around them. Like, I was in the grocery store the other day, and this guy was sort of, like, looking at stuff, but he literally has his cart in the middle of the aisle, and he was off to, like, one side, and it's like, it probably I probably could have squeezed by, but it was just like, dude, like, put your cart in one place, like, put it off to one side if you're gonna be just, don't, like, have it in the middle of the fucking aisle. Because, yeah, whenever I'm in, like, a crowded store... Okay. I wasn't...
So what next?
Right now. Oh, that makes more sense. It was nighttime, so they weren't around. But then you had your gelato out? Okay. But yeah. Whenever I'm in a crowded area, I try to pay attention to that, and I put my... either I'm pushing my cart, or if I'm, no, I'm going to be going into a tight area, I kind of, like, put it off to one side. People can still get by, and then I go grab some things. Like, if I ever go up to Walmart, which I hate doing, because I hate that store. It's just so many people, so, like, it's always so busy.
It's because he got injured at the signing ceremony. I heard it on the radio. Oh, that poor Fleury family.
It's always just, like, an annoying situation for me. And for some strange reason, their carts are way bigger than, like, a normal grocery cart, which I thought was kind of fun. It's like, it's a big store, so they get extra big carts. But it's annoying because I generally only need, like, a handful of things. Usually I need something more than a handbasket. Maybe more than one of the small, like, the half carts or the quarter carts you can get, which is what I normally use when I grocery shop. It's just the quarter carts, because I don't need to fill up this entire thing. But then, Walmart has this massive thing. It's just really hilarious. But yeah, I have a habit of putting that cart in off to the side, because the way these things are set up, it's like, it's really hard to get, like, 2 people through in some of these places. Once the negotiation begins, you'll be unable to return to the city. Are you certain you wish to continue? No? Is this... It's one of the things I find a little frustrating about this game. It's like, oh, you can't come back from here, but then it's like, you go off on this mission, and then, like, half an hour later, you're back. It's like, I don't know if are you actually going to be fully blocking me off on continuing to do other stuff around here? Like, this entire area, is this, like, the end of it? I don't think it is. Jesus. Doing this now. So yeah, I have a magnetic mount for my phone. I bought one a couple years ago, but it was a ball joint, and I guess the cup around the metal ball was plastic, and that broke, like, less than a year later. I loved it. It was great. But yeah, the stress fractures is, I guess, what happened. You started seeing some cracks showing up, and then it started losing its ability to hold my phone. You had to hold it in, like, a specific place to get it to hold, and then at some point it was just like, yeah, you just can't hold up your phone anymore. And I popped it off. So yeah, I bought another one, and this one's all metal, like the one I have in my car. It's a metal ball and a metal socket, so that's not gonna break. But yeah, recently the magnets are fine. I think it's just something's getting, like, worn down, and it's getting more slick.
Thank you for coming. No sweat. First things first. Thanks for coming to greet us in person.
It's the least I could do for a king. Wescombe didn't extend me an invitation, so I decided to extend my own. Though circumstances have changed, both the king and the oracle are finally in Altisha.
You said that you have Luna in your care. Doesn't that pose a risk to your nation?
Is the king concerned for our relations with the Empire? But it's true. The oracle is a risk, one we are prepared to shed with. Whether we do so depends on you. Now, let me ask some questions of my own. Why does the oracle seek to awaken the Hydrian?
She just wants to talk with Leviathan.
She would wake a slumbering goddess just to have a chat? Somehow I doubt the Tide Mother will take kindly to being roused on a mortal whim. Let me be frank. The potential chaos worries me. You know better than most what took place in Lucis with Archean. Tell me, what happened?
Yeah, we'll be truthful there.
I met Titan, and he gave me his power.
Just like the legends, though the Empire doesn't like the way the story goes. Even as we speak, they mobilize their forces. It seems there's no avoiding chaos. It will most likely come to war. However, I don't care to host a battle on my soil. The gods and the Empire be damned.
I mean,
I don't suppose you'd cry over the Empire's losses?
An intriguing suggestion.
Yeah, why not? Don't just jump right into it.
Seems to me you want a proxy to fight the Empire.
Very sharp, Your Majesty. But before we go into that, there is one matter I'd like to settle. Without further ado, let us talk terms. If you wish to hold the right, you must ensure my citizens' safety and aid in their evacuation.
Sure.
All right. I'll do as you ask.
I'm pleased to hear it. As long as the people's safety is assured, I have no qualms with your right. And that is not all. Once the rite has begun, I will not be accountable for what follows. You are on your own.
Not a problem. We know how to take care of ourselves.
Thank you. I'm sorry we cannot do more, but as I'm sure you are aware, few armies can stand against the might of the Imperial fleet.
And yet you expect 4 people?
To review, you are to ensure our citizens' safety and engage the Empire. Do we have an agreement?
Sure.
All right. Let's fight together as allies.
Allies? Such a vote of confidence. Well, you can trust us to do our part and keep the Oracle safe. A final warning, though I doubt it'll come to it. My duty is to my citizens. Should any harm befall them, there will be a reckoning for both King and Oracle.
And then you do know. And
there'll be a reckoning for you, too.
A leader must know when to bring out the steel. Surely you understand this.
Yeah, I'm putting up a strong front. It's like, no, we were having a nice conversation. Like, you threatened me.
There won't be any casualties.
Again, you intrigue me. You and your father are cut from different cloths. I wonder what manner of king you'll make.
Madam, it's time.
Assign 3 of your own for the evacuation effort. Whom you choose is up to you. According to our intel, the Imperial fleet will be 4 warships strong. Steel yourselves for a full-scale battle. I'm glad we could talk. We can each act in our own interest to our mutual benefit.
Okay, so us 4 people are going to be taking out 4 battleships? Okay. Like, do you guys... I gotta pause here for a second. It's like, do you realize how strong it makes them think if each one of them can take out a full-on battleship of troops? It's like, why weren't you shitting your pants? It's like you have, like, the entire power of literal armies in each one of these people. Is that's what you're expecting? It's like, okay. So I would be super scared. It's like, oh, better not piss them off because there's a good chance they're not going to be able to stop. I was like, okay, I mean, yeah, I'll fight them. It's not that big of a deal.
I can't promise something I can't help.
Of course. You certainly opened up to them, though.
What can I say? I have a soft spot for the young and tragic. They've lost Regis. They've lost the crystal. Was it so long ago the last oracle was taken from them? We've seen the Empire go mad these 10-odd years.
They're gonna be... Oh, it literally is. I probably should have saved before that, but...
During the rite, we must see to it the Empire does not harass Leviathan.
Gonna be tough to pull off before the king receives her power.
And with 3 of us on evacuation detail.
Indeed, the best we can realistically do is to help the Hydrian help herself.
What kind of help you talking about?
Just like Titan, the Empire will seek to immobilize Leviathan.
Oh, with the harpoon things?
If we can dislodge them from the goddess, she will have a fighting chance.
Sounds good in theory, but don't push it. It's pointless, unless you can get that blessing.
Stay flexible, stay alert.
All right, will do.
Okay, so did I just screw myself? Because if 3 out of the 4 of us are on evacuation duty, who's gonna... And I'm apparently dealing with the right, who's gonna help me fight?
If worse comes to worse, you can threaten to throw the trident into the sea. Then they'll listen. In the meantime, it will be well guarded. Better than the Oracle herself.
Understood. I shall reclaim it at the altar.
Remember, you'll be under Imperial watch.
Right.
Think of it as a necessary evil in order to forge the Covenant.
I am in your debt.
Once it's over, you may go as you please. But you do so without our protection.
So be it.
You'd better get going. Your public is waiting for you.
Okay, did I just miss something? I'm a little confused. Oh, their hair's popping.
Noct, you in position?
Yep.
Don't forget the plan.
You guys too?
Of course.
Talk about a crowd. Like the whole city's come to watch.
Dear friends, I stand before you today. With little hope the words I speak shall reach beyond these walls. For slowly but surely, the light fades from our world, and as it does, the shadows shall loom ever longer until all succumbs to the darkness. Darkness that evokes terror, hatred, and sorrow in the hearts of men. The ashes of Lucis. A dream of peace, twisted into a nightmare of death and destruction, claiming innumerable lives and leaving myriad souls to suffer.
Luna.
Yet I beg you, do not surrender to despair. Have faith.
1 second here, I gotta read this thing. All right.
For our gods watch over us. By their blessings, by the stars that light the heavens above, our world will be delivered from the perils of the dark. I stand before you here in Altissia to call upon Leviathan, goddess of the seas, spirit of the deep. By the sacred rite, I will commune with the Hydrian. But first, I offer you my solemn vow. On my honor as Oracle, I will not rest until the darkness is banished from our world and the light is restored. Bless you all.
It's weird seeing the pre-rendered cutscenes mixed in with in-game footage. So this is an in-game cutscene. It's rendered right now, and you can sort of tell that by the how sort of cleaner it looks. So I don't know if you saw the previous one. The scene right before this, it looked a little blurry. Like looked a little weird. My guess is that's because was something that was rendered at probably 1080p. It's a pre-rendered cutscene, and it's like being not upscaled because it's not actually, but it's just being stretched out to fit on my 1440p monitor. Whereas this is being rendered right now in 1440p because you saw when it went over the crowd, you saw their hair pop in. You wouldn't get that with a pre-rendered cutscene. Yeah, this game really wasn't meant for higher resolutions than 1080p. It looks like they did add some higher resolution models, but I don't know if you could see from his tie there. It kind of looks kind of
Knocked. The Empire's here.
I can see him.
Dropships are closing in on the board. Look for a vantage point to approach them.
Okay, look after the citizens.
We got them covered. So, it begins.
It is I, Luna Freya, blood of the Oracle. Goddess of the seas, I beseech you, enter into this covenant that the king might reclaim the stone. I do.
Knocked. The Hydran has awoken.
Civilians?
Almost there. We'll join you when we're done. The Empire has the Hydran surrounded. Hurry, Knocked.
I'm on it.
Then the right's already begun.
Most likely.
Time to lend the Hydran a hand.
Let's do this.
I know what you must know. That the King of Kings is to drive the darkness from our star. It is in receiving mercy that men offer praise, and in shedding grace that the gods solicit worship. Leviathan! I vow, the king will prove himself worthy.
is headed your way.
But what about you guys?
We'll wait below. There's only room for 2. Noct, jump!
What?
No time for questions!
I said. Okay.
Man. Ah! Go! What's this?
New ride we borrowed from the Nifs. This will get us in close.
Serious?
Here she comes!
I got this.
I'll get as close as I can. Then it's up to you.
All right. We'll be on. Hey, nice job finding this baby.
The moment I saw her, I knew we'd go places. Not again.
Not making this easy.
Noct, hold on tight. Dude!
Hey, that's up!
Noct, can you reach? No!
I need your power! So the only way you'll help me is if I take you down?
Now, about that ring. On second thought, you let him have it. And do remind him about the crystal.
Oh, Prince, your bride awaits!
I will pass the ring to the rightful king. When the prophecy is fulfilled, all enthralled to darkness shall know peace.
How sweet. But please, Lady Lunafreya, you first.
There's really not a lot of blood. Nope. Oh, is he dead? Hold still for a second? Oh, maybe that's what I do? That's way more helpful than trying to fight him.
Blessed stars of life and light.
Okay.
Noctis?
Noctis?
Luna? So, you found your way here. And you found me. A chance to see you once more. Who would have thought? Well, what do you mean? Why wouldn't you see me? Because my prayers have been answered. My calling fulfilled. But that doesn't have to come between us. You are the one, Noctis. The stars shine for you now. That which is yours by right shall be restored to you. Do you remember the flowers of Tenebrae? It seems so long ago. You'll find they await you still, blooming from hill to vale. Will you be there?
Why do her eyes look so weird? Like they're unfocused. Or lower resolution than everything else.
Would that I could join you. But this moment will have to be enough.
It's not right. All I wanted was to save you.
When the world falls down around you and hope is lost. When you find yourself alone amid a lightless place. Look to the distance. Know that I am there. And that I watch over you always. Farewell, dear Noctis.
Okay, so that was a little sad. But, like, it's one of those things where, like, you didn't really have a lot of interactions with her. So it's like, yeah, it's sad, but it's not as impactful as, like, if it had been someone you had sort of interacted with a lot. Because I'm assuming she's dead.
Back with us.
I don't know why his thumbs are not.
I'll tell the others. though it may take a bit. You're hurt. Ah, small sacrifice in the greater battle. And Luna? She has passed. Umbra left that for you.
Was he blind now? So I'm so... I feel like I was supposed to stay here longer than I did. I'm gonna save that one. Save that one as well. Yeah, I have a feeling I was supposed to sit there and explore that place. See? I didn't realize it was going to be like, hey, go here. Hey, go over there, and you're done. I thought there was going to be something more main quest-wise. Because, yeah, now we're in a whole nother area. Because I do remember in the playthrough I watched, it felt like they spent a bunch of time on that island.
So, we're gonna roll through Tenebrae.
Not before visiting the royal tomb at Cartanica.
Oh, you're sure you're up to that?
The wounds have mended. Eyesight's a matter of time.
The hell is wrong with you?
What?
We're not stopping in Tenebrae. You need to grow up and get over it.
I am over it. I'm here, aren't I?
Maybe when you're not too busy moping, you can look around and give a shit about someone worse off than you.
Let go of me.
How's that ring fit you? You rather carry it around than wear it? She gave her life so you could do your duty, not so you could sit around feeling sorry for yourself.
You don't think I know that?
You don't! Ignis took one for you too. And for what?
Enough, Gladio.
You think you're a king, but you're a coward.
Shut up! Don't do this! I get it, all right? I get it!
Then get a grip. Pull your head out of your ass already!
Knocked!
Leave him.
Let me go in here.
We'll be on foot in Cartanica.
So what happened with you guys?
Those men in black are spooking me out.
Don't talk about others.
Something to check, right? Okay, so is this the way I was? Okay, so I got turned around, I think.
How much longer? Not long, dear.
I remember being like that as a kid.
I saw the way you were looking at her.
I wasn't looking at anyone.
High Commander Foray has been deemed accountable for Altisha's tragedy and sentenced to execution. Lord Ravis Nox Foray was promoted to the Imperial Army's top post amid the turmoil of the failed peace talks. The High Commander's primary responsibility was restoring stability to Lucis. Yet his campaign against the Hydrian ended in disaster, incurring monumental losses for the Empire and collateral damage to the area.
In the wake of the Tide Mother's wrath, the government of Accordo has declared a state of national emergency.
On behalf of the nation, I would like to express our relief that King Noctis has survived. The towering waves that swept over Altisha left great destruction in their wake. It will take time to rebuild our lives. That said, The damage done to our fair capital would have been far more severe were it not for the aid of the king and the oracle.
First Secretary Claustra also pledged the government would continue its search for Lady Lunafreya, whose current whereabouts remain unknown.
I mean, I thought she was
High Commander
dead.
Fleury has been deemed accountable for Altisha's tragedy and sentenced to execution. Lord Ravis Nox Fleury was
Still no sign of Lady Lunafreya anywhere. It's not looking good. What I wouldn't give to see her again.
I mean, but wasn't there a thing saying that she died? So I'm kind of confused. Whatevs. Okay, so that's the end of this.
They charge us an arm and a leg for this slop? That's imperial quality for you. Should have let a chef from Accordo handle the catering.
Looks like we're here. We're almost here. Maybe not. Yeah, looks like we're coming to a
Want to
station
head to
or
the
something.
dining car?
So you can feast your eyes on.
That's perfect timing. Basically, you can, in the time it takes you to basically explore the entire
One step
plane
closer
for
to finding the next
the
tomb.
train. You show up.
Please help me!
Huh?
Oh, please, sir. Could you help me look for Yelro, Jaro, Becky, and Joe?
Help you look for who, and who?
My darling baby chocobos. I thought I'd take them on a trip to see the world, but now they're off seeing it without me. They can't have gone too far. They can barely flap their wings. Oh, they must be so scared. Won't you help me find them?
Yeah, okay. Jeez.
Sure, I'll help you find your chocobos.
If the monsters down there don't kill you first, the smell probably will.
What? Was there a gas leak or something?
No one knows for sure, and I'm not risking my life going down to find out. If you want to risk yours, though, then be my guest.
If you boys are heading into the mine, you best go prepared.
Alright, so this is just all the same stuff.
Come again.
Welcome, boys. We don't have much, but you're welcome to browse at your leisure. Thank you.
I like how it
Take care,
gives you a
boys.
percentage and not like a flat amount.
I take it you've arrived safely, Highness?
Yeah. Now I've just got to find out where this royal tomb is.
Look no further than the Fodina Castino. There should be an elevator leading down to the quarry from the station.
Roger.
Good luck, and hold your nose.
What? Thanks for the advice, I guess.
There's an elevator that should take us straight down to the mine. Wonder if the tomb's inside. Those two went to grab a bite in that glorified dining car they call a restaurant.
Hey kid, help me out here. You probably already know how the quarry's closed off due to an unexplained accident. What you probably don't know, however, is that this journalist is looking to be the first to get the real scoop on the situation. The thing is, the quarry's crawling with ferocious beasts, and my pen is mightier than my sword. Well, actually, I don't have a sword. But you do. That's why I want you to go down there and take some photos on my behalf. First, I'll need 3 shots of that big machine. While you're at it, I also need one of the abandoned shed down there. Thanks, kid.
Why ask for help when you can just demand it?
Man, this place is deserted.
Lady, there's like chocobo like literally right here.
I'll bet you don't know why they closed Castino off to the public.
I'll bet you don't either.
These spelunkers found something fierce down there.
Don't believe everything you hear, buddy.
You sound so adorable.
It'll still be some while until we reach Tenebrae.
Hopefully we hear some good news about Lady Lunafreya before then. I hope she's okay.
I'm hoping for another miracle.
Well. Are you in the train?
I haven't seen any Scylla blossoms around here.
The climate's more accommodating in Tenebrae.
You sound so adorable. Oh, that's a lot. 3 pages. I don't want to see that.
Welcome. Grab
Get
some
your
food
stuff.
before you go? Take a look at the menu. We'll see you around.
Well, did you find them?
Thought I heard you. Alright, that seems like a long... I'll just keep running this way. I'm gonna be annoyed if there isn't anything down here. Ether. Thought I heard you. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can get around you. So that was kind of a waste. There's gotta be a reason to come over here. Wonder what you are. A beautiful bottle. Alright, so yeah, I can't go across that. Time to spend 5 minutes running back. How fun. So yeah, I think I'm gonna play for maybe like 10 more minutes or so. And then I think I'm gonna call it a night. I should cook dinner, but it's too late and I don't have the energy. Yeah, I got up early to get my hair cut. And, I mean, yeah, it was interesting. I think this is the first time in a very long time that I've gone to an actual barber shop. So yeah, he's on the other side. Just need to figure out how to get over there. So yeah, that was interesting, and I took a nap for a couple hours. I've just been so exhausted. How? Guess maybe I go down on the tracks here and be good. No? It was kind of a waste. I can't. No. Warp. So yeah, I'll probably just have like another little snacky thing. And then I'm gonna try to go to bed early. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do about tomorrow. It's right here. Choke a baby? Not choke a baby, but choke a baby. Where's the fourth one? Okay, underneath. So, basically, I need to go this way. A broken harmonica. There you are. Yeah. No, it's like... Oh. A mithril?
That makes 4.
So we go that way. Pretty high up. Let's give her babies back. Yeah, I think I kind of blew through that section. I wasn't supposed to.
Oh, thank you. Aren't they just the cutest? They're the most adorable choco chicks in the world.
All right, so I think that's a perfect time to end it for tonight. So I do need to focus on some things for tomorrow. I really do need to brush up on some things. I think I might have put some stuff on my for the skills. I think I might have put skills in my resume that I probably shouldn't have. I took the Google cybersecurity thing back in November. And completed it in like, I don't know, like 2-3 weeks. Luckily I did know most of it. Problem is like I don't feel comfortable like being able to just like do a bunch of that stuff on the spot. And I put it's like, oh, you know, you're gonna have these skills when you complete this thing. So I put it on my resume, and now I'm like, so I got one brief interview to discuss some things on Tuesday, and that's the one I'm more concerned about because I think that one's going to be a little bit more technical. I'm like, I hope we're going to be fine. So I do need to brush up on some things. I feel like I'm missing stuff. I feel like I kind of skipped a step. So basically, I did a lot of in-person physical computer repair, you know, and troubleshooting that kind of stuff on devices. So I did a whole bunch of that stuff. And then I got into banking, into finance, and then now I'm in a position where it's sort of more of an operationals thing in IT. So I'm doing more like removed from the technology. So I'm assisting a lot with you know, like settings and functions of applications, and the vast majority of that is usually you have to go to the vendor for. It's like if you're having a weird problem, it's usually something on their side. Sometimes you can sort of, you know, troubleshoot an issue, like if it's a configuration setting in the actual application that we own, like we set up. But the vast majority of times, those types of issues, you just have to go to the vendor for because it's a back-end thing. It's like something on their servers, it's something weird going on. Or that's something another department deals with, like the networking. It's like we don't really deal a whole lot of that stuff. It's usually like password resets and that kind of thing. So I feel like I missed a step. So I'm not super familiar with some of the more of like the corporate side of computer stuff because I kind of skipped that help desk role. So that's sort of the area that I'm a little lacking. It's something that I don't think would be a problem for me to figure out because I'm really good at utilizing resources to solve solutions. You know, whether it's internal documentation of how to, you know, do a process, or utilizing, you know, publicly available information on the internet, or vendor documentation. Like if you can give me the information, I can figure stuff out. So I don't really have too big of a deal, because it seems like so far most of the stuff they're talking about, like Active Directory, is pretty standard. You know, you can look up information on how to do stuff. And my guess is they will already have something written down like this is how you do this process. So yeah, I'm pretty confident that I'm be able to do all this kind of stuff. But the thing is, like, you know, how quickly do they need this person to get up and running? Like, if you want to give me, you know, like a couple months to sort of like, you know, get sort of like ramped, I think is what I saw some woman say about the on-ramping process or something. It's a couple months of like, okay, you know, you're gonna sort of show you the ropes of this position, and then, yeah, I probably would be able to do it in like 1.5, 2 months, but because that's what I noticed in my current position is once I sort of got access to everything, it's like, okay, all right, you know, I'm looking up these things. Sure, you know, there's some weird stuff that pops up every once in a while where it's like, have you guys had this before? But most of the time it's like, yeah, I can just figure stuff out. I actually knew within the first couple months, I actually knew more about some of the applications that I got to mess around with than the people who have been there for years. It was kind of funny. I went from being like essentially a novice to being one of the most knowledgeable people. It's kind of funny. But yeah, that's something that I've always had sort of a hard time with, is like recognizing things about myself. Yeah, it really wasn't until I was working in my first / second banking job at that first place, that I really realized, like, yeah, I actually am pretty good at this kind of stuff. Because that specific bank had a very antiquated way of handling banking transactions. They basically had not moved out of the 80s. And were still using machinery that was kind of frustrating. Basically, they processed all of their transactions on what was the equivalent of a printing calculator, a fancy printing calculator. Yeah, they had electronic ways of doing it. It's just they didn't want to pay and go through all the hassle of doing it. But those things were like built in 60s and 70s, and they don't make them anymore. Like they just had these, you couldn't get parts. They were having to cannibalize existing machinery to have, you know, keep the current ones operating, and it's like can't get any more new parts for these. So at some point we're not gonna be able to do this anymore. And yeah. And with it, you had a whole bunch of other stuff because it used tape, ink. You had to treat those ink tape, the ink ribbons, as sensitive because it had every single thing you typed in there, so everybody's account numbers would be on it. It was ridiculous. But the way you had to do it, you basically had to go through 2 full weeks of training on how to process your basic transactions on this machine. That's pretty much all it was. There's some added other stuff about, you know, like banking regulations and, you know, transaction types and that kind of stuff. Some basic information. But the vast majority of it was learning how to process transactions and count cash and all that other stuff. It was really funny because when I moved to another bank, and essentially did their teller training as well, it was a 2-day training. I don't think they went over cash counting. It was mainly just teaching you how to learn the systems. And it was all graphic interface, and you type things in and whatnot. It was perfect. It was one of the other things, too. It's like I was never off. Granted, at the old bank, I didn't do a whole lot of transactions because we weren't very busy. But yeah, I was never off. Well, I shouldn't say that. I was off once, and I think it was $20. And I don't, like, we could never figure out what happened. I think I was actually over $20. So I suspect the one transaction that it was, there's this one woman who came in, well, there's 2, I think, because I would put everything on my machine, except for a minor transaction, like, you know, someone, you know, gives you a $10 bill and wants to roll of quarters, like $10 in, $10 out. It's like, it's kind of stupid. But I think it was either one of 2 transactions. It was either a random woman who I didn't think banked with us wanted to break up a $100 bill. I gave her 20s, and I would have assumed I wouldn't have given her, shorted her 20 bucks. Would have assumed she would have come back and talked about it, but I don't know. She might not have noticed. Or there was one woman who, I think she was doing currency stuff. I think she was getting Canadian. And it was like, I can't remember that, or if she was doing a whole bunch of like changing of denominations in preparation for a trip. Because if you guys aren't aware, if you're going out of the country and you want to get like a local currency, a lot of these countries want physical cash. They don't want like a card or something like that, because like actual US currency is highly desirable in these countries. And if you have cleaner, crisper, like brand new bills, you actually get a better exchange rate than if they were like beat up and whatnot, because they're essentially going to keep it in circulation in their country. So obviously, you know, if a brand new pristine bill should last longer than, you know, something that's, you know, all beat up and torn and all that other stuff. So while I don't think it should be that way, that's how it is, because these countries basically use our currency as a secondary currency that's a little bit more stable. Which makes sense, because, you know, that's kind of how we've built our currency, was to be like this the global currency. So you want it to be super stable. You know, just sitting there. Because that, I don't know if you guys are aware, but that's basically what started World War II, was during the treaties after World War I. The Allies demanded that Germany pay reparations for all the damage that they inflicted on Europe. So it was like an astronomical amount of money. So basically, yeah, what happened was they wanted it in the damaged country's currency. I think at least for some if not most of them. I don't think all of them did. I think there were some that were going to take it in the Germany's currency at the time. So basically, what happened was Germany just started printing money. And as more of that money got printed, you know, it required more of their currency to buy the other country's currency. So they had to keep printing more to pay off the debts, and it just created hyperinflation, which then led to World War II. Yeah, so quick history lesson about that. I think there was the assassination of the Duke of Ferdinand. Yeah, Archduke of Ferdinand. That's what it was. But yeah. So that's gonna be it for me for tonight, guys. So I don't think I probably shouldn't stream tomorrow because I do need to focus on doing some more cleaning. I'm pretty much done though. I will have to do some. No, I will have to do some cleaning because I need to cook because I got food that's gonna go bad if I don't cook. I'm already gonna be missing one meal. Whatever. But yeah, so I probably won't stream tonight or tomorrow night or tomorrow. Because I really should. Maybe I'll do an early, like an afternoon stream for a couple hours just to sort of do some more stuff. But I really need to focus on prepping. So I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to spend most of the day prepping for these 2 interviews that I got, or 1 phone interview that I got on the books, and a second interview I'm trying to nail down. I'm starting to get a little worried about the second one, because they seem to be the woman who wanted to interview me sent me an email, I think like a day after I submitted my application, basically inviting me out for coffee for the interview. And it was like, okay, like I've never done one of these before. And we kind of had it all, we had Monday picked out around lunchtime, and we were going to like nail down an exact time. But then she had a meeting put on her thing and had to postpone it. So I'm hoping that this isn't going to be a weird. She went from being very quick to respond to taking a little bit longer. And it's one of those weird things where I don't quite know the etiquette, because I think she sent the first email. It was either later in the afternoon or early in the evening. And I responded to her back. I can't remember if it was before I got off work or after. I think it was shortly before, and I sent her an email, I think around 6, and then she got back to me about 8. And it's one of those things where it's like, I kind of don't know if I should be emailing her. Like, I kind of don't want to draft an email right now and send it. It might be kind of weird. So I was going to wait until sometime during the day to send it. Then I got super busy at work, and it wasn't until later that night that I was able to send her the email about it. And then a couple days went by, and then she finally told me that she had a meeting and wanted to see if we could do it anytime later that day. It's like, well, I kind of have other obligations that afternoon. I'm trying to set it up for Tuesday. So we'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed. So far, after all the applications I've put in, I've only had 3. And they were really quick. So we'll see how that goes. decided not to move forward with the first one that I got because I looked the company up and they seemed super sketchy. Well, not super sketchy, but they had some mixed reviews. And everybody was saying, like, yeah, they're kind of weird. They have these weird things going on with them. You probably won't like it. They're, like, super weird about stuff. Like, they drug test for nicotine, which I had never heard of, which I thought would be kind of weird, but apparently it is, like, maybe it's a health insurance thing. But it's like, yeah, like I kind of don't like the fact that you want me to go through all these stuff with you. It's like, because they wanted me to do a personality test, and is it a technical test? There were two things they wanted me to, fill out an application, do a personality test. Like, okay, I mean, like, can we maybe talk first and maybe see if this is something I'm actually interested in? I was like, I was gonna go do it, and I was like, you know what? Let me look up this company because this seems a little weird. Like, I've done it later on in an interview process before, and I don't mind that, but having to, like, do it right off the bat, and I was like, yeah. It's like, you got 2 days to do this. I'm like, no thank you. I'm not interested. And it was an automated email, too, so it's like, yeah, I'm just not going to respond. I'm kind of not interested in your position anymore. So, yeah. I put in, I don't know, like 20, 30 no, that's an overstatement. Yeah, probably about 15, 18, I think 18 to 20 applications. I got 2 or 3 rejections already, and which is fine because I'm kind of reaching. I did put in to work at my my state's banking regulator. I think that would be kind of interesting. Be a government employee, doing audit stuff for tech. I'm like, well, like, I mean, I participate in a lot of these things at work. I handle one of the controls that we have. I do assist all of our internal and external auditors with collecting information and answering questions, that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I am a part of that process. I would just be on the other side. Like, okay, this is the information I need to get from you guys and looking at things. I think that'd be kind of interesting. Paid pretty good. Paid a lot more than I'm making right now. So it was one of the other jobs. It's essentially going to be like, a pretty sizable pay bump. I'd have to do some math to figure it out. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like, yeah. Actually, no, it's not that. Dollar-wise, I think it's pretty big, at least for me. But percentage-wise, I don't think it is. Yeah, if I get that, and that job's a kind of a stretch. Because I've been trying to get into cybersecurity, or I've been wanting to make the switch to cybersecurity for years now. It's been sort of like a goal of mine. The problem is until, a few months ago, I haven't really done much with it. So yeah, the first step was taking that cybersecurity class. And it's one of the frustrating things. It's like, I don't feel confident in my knowledge, but I'm super confident in the fact that, I can probably do it. Like, if you're willing to, if you need someone to, like, get up and running 100% immediately, I'm not your guy. If you're willing to put a little bit of time, let me get my bearings, I could do it. And I think that'd be sort of where I want to go. I don't know exactly what I want to do in cyber. There's a lot of stuff. I didn't realize how big it was until I looked into it. I'm like, I don't know. Like, there's the auditing side. There's, like, the monitoring side. There's the, like, defensive side. And, like, each one of these is, like, broken down into multiple things, so you can very specialize. There's the, the hacking side, be a pen tester. So everybody's all talking about. I'm like, you know what? I'm not super interested in pen testing. So yeah, it's like that. So I'm not super interested in that. Like, it'd be kind of cool to be a hacker, but it's not really something I'm super interested in. But yeah, I've been rambling on here for too long. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me for tonight, guys. I will see you guys later.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, ooh, I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work it